What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? We're back with another episode of Elude Stalwart playing the Project Ascension server. This is the Andorhal PvP server. It's a no-risk 1x EXP game. Once again, I'm Elude Stalwart, and I'll be playing Elude, a level 47 armor stacking tank. Hopefully, not level 47 for much longer, and hopefully, not armor stacking for much longer. I think at level 50 I'm gonna swap his spec out. I don't know yet though. I want him to still be able to AoE, I think, because I don't think I want to quest from 50 to 60. But I might switch up the gameplay a little. Looks like we harked back to Stormwind. We got a whole lot of rune cloth and a bag we can drop in the bank. If all this stuff wasn't level 46 and 45, I'd probably put it in the guild bank, but I get a feeling that at least the blues would probably be sitting there for quite a while. I am going to put the epic in. Every time I put one of these epic items in, it spawns like a random item right underneath it. I don't know why that is. And then we'll also save these books. And you can put items right over the items that get spawned in, so it's not that much of a problem, but it's still wonky as fuck. Shadow Ward, Tome Aspect of the Wild, and Faint. So we got Grimoire, Shadow Ward, the Aspect of the Wild 2, and Faint 4. We'll throw this bag in too. Any alts that get created in the guild, or even any new guildies, can access those. And then I think the blues and stuff, maybe we'll save the cards. I don't know if the cards are any good, but we'll drop them in there just in case. I think everything else I can do auction house. And then I'll vendor the greens. Goldie. Alright. What do we have on the mailbox? A whole lot of stuff. Okay. Alright, a lot of greens came back. We'll probably continue to put the blues up, but we're going to vendor the greens, I think. How's our first aid doing, by the way? First aid. We're maxed out on that. I don't know if it's a book we need to learn, or if we actually got to go talk to the trainer. But we should probably get first aid sorted out. Shouldn't take too long to scan the auction house, so we'll scan the auction house before posting some items. We're just gonna post the blues, and yeah, just the blues, I think, and the cloth. And the greens will be vendored. I was running on the the Sargeras server this whole past weekend. I didn't really stream it at all, but I made some tunes and I leveled a few of them up to 20. It was pretty legit. Had a good time doing that. It was fun. I got like 3 level 20-ish tunes over there now on Sargeras. And that server's interesting because it's a 3 times EXP generating. So it's like questing with bind on account gear, only you don't have the stats. So you get the XP really fast, as if you were wearing like the shoulders and I think the helm. And then they implemented later like the leggings and the cloak that increase XP gain. So yeah, it's pretty fun up until level 20, and then it's like, oh shit, like I can get ganked. And then it's just like trying to watch your ass the rest of the time. But I was making like these dual wield spec kind of deals. What? You don't like it? There we go. A strength bow that increases your spirit. That should sell well. But yeah, I went a dual wield Frostbrand once I hit 20. But up until 20, I found out that if you dual wield Rockbiter and you got a pet, 1 to 20 hit, it seems to go pretty quickly. So pro tip, anyone out there that wants to get a quick start on the Sargeras server, get yourself some dual wield Rockbiter and go something like a hunter with a pet. You could actually pick up auto shot and be a hunter. Dual wielding Rockbiter benefits you, but you could also end up just doing what are we looking at, 16, 8 stacks. You could also just dual wield melee Rockbiter, and that's just as fun. Like, in my opinion, that's just as fun because you can Sinister Strike, and I think it was Shirkin Guild, he was telling me that if you make a macro to bind Sinister Strike to your Raptor Strike, you pick up Raptor Strike from the Survival Hunter, then you got a 1-button macro that casts Raptor Strike on cooldown, because that goes off of just your next swing and not your global cooldown. And then you could even tie Heroic Strike to that, so you get a really hard hitting. And in my opinion, like, even without dual wield Rockbiter, you could go one-hander or 1-2-hander and do that very same kind of Raptor Strike, Sinister Strike, Heroic Strike, 1-button macro, and hit like a freight train. I realize I just sold a blue, but whatever. I just want to get back out to farming. I got to get this guy to 60 because I'm going to lose interest on him if I don't get him maxed out. We're just going to sell these two because we don't seem to be using those. We'll sell the mana pots. I want to find out what in-game looks like. So I need to max this dude. It has to happen. Alrighty, so we're level 47 and we need a grind location. Let's open up our Carbonite here. Carbonite, tell me where to go. I think Searing Gorge, I want to say. Blasted Lands, what level are we? 47? Blasted Lands. I don't know if there's any AoE farm in the Blasted Lands, but there's most definitely quests there. What does Searing Gorge say? Searing Gorge. Burning Steps? That's not Searing Gorge, is it? Searing Gorge, here we are. I bet you we can get into some trouble in the Searing Gorge. Let's run from... how would we do that? Probably Kargath? Damn it, I'm Alliance. Not Kargath. Can't go to Kargath. Any idea where there's an inn? I see Thorium Point, but what does that connect to? There seems to be a cave system from Thesselmar. Alright, let's do that. We'll go from Thesselmar to Thorium Point. Sounds like a deal. And then we'll check out Searing Gorge this time. Eastern Plaguelands is legit. I love the farming over there. All the zombies close together. But I'm probably just going to end up going to Searing Gorge this time. Holy Paladin says, what is up? What's going on? Hi y'all. What's up, Holy Paladin? How you doing, man? Welcome back. Nader said good morning, and Holy Paladin said, hey Stalwart, what's your real name? Nader said, Elude, duh. He said, really? No man, my real name's Nick. Or Nicholas. I go by the in-game name just because it's easy to remember and everybody sees it all the time when I'm running on my character and on my channel, so there's no confusion. Elude's fine. If you prefer to be called by your real name, let me know and I'll try to remember it. I'll probably get confused too, just the same, because I see Holy Paladin in chat. So don't take offense. Guess what my real name is? Go on, guess. Nader. Nader. What is your real name? Is it bananas or apples? Is it toe mater? Toe mater nader? Holy Paladin says, my name is Macro. I almost said macro. My name's Macro. Like, special command you can use outside of Blizzard's default moves? Nader's name is Bingo. Oh, okay. Cool, man. Bingo. Legit. That's a cool name. You know, they got a song that they made for your name, man. It's pretty... Most kindergartners... I'm just joking, Nader. I get what you're saying. I'm playing around. And Holy Paladin's Marco. Okay, so we got Holy Paladin Marco. Nader's name is Bingo. Holy Paladin says no Macro. Oh, his name is Macro. And Nader said, lol, no, that's not what I mean. Okay. We got that sorted out. GG. And Holy Paladin says, my name is One Shoot Marco. Alright, cool. It's the one shot Marco. Welcome to my guide today. I'm going to be showing you the one shot Marco macro. Pretty much all you do is take all your 30-minute cooldowns and you make them into one macro, and it's a one shoot macro Marco macro. Thank you for watching my video. Leave a like and subscribe. And remember, safety is #1 priority. My son always watches the Crazy Russian Hacker. I like that dude's accent. I can't do it very well, but it's legit. What's up, Nader?
What's up, man?
I noticed some activity. My cousin was hopping on. And then I was like, oh, Nader's in chat. Or should I say... Bingo is in chat.
Bingo, yes. Yeah, that's good.
Bingo, Nader. Bingo. Holy Paladin says, laugh out loud, Nader is in chat.
What's up, Holy Pally?
Yeah, man. Everybody that's on the stream's welcome to hop in chat with us. Just gotta let us know that you want in and when you join, and we'll give you privileges and we can have a conversation. But you say anything about female reproductive organs or anything about, like, anything like that, like female personal hygiene
you're
or maintenance. Yeah, you're
gone.
You're gone quicker than you could say vagine.
And if you want, I'll even ban you if you ask me to ban you, so.
Wyvernfall Gaming says hi. What's
Hey,
up,
Wyvernfall Gaming.
Welcome back, man. We're going over real names versus character names versus troll names. So Nader in chat here is Bingo.
Bingo.
Holy Paladin, you could call him Macro. He's the Marco Macro guy. And Wyvernfall Gaming is... What is Wyvernfall Gaming? What do you want to be called, Wyvernfall? What's your spirit animal? Running hyena, laughing monkey?
Well, Dragon Trip sounds like, you know, Wyvernfall, Dragon Trip, get it?
It's over my head, man. Dragon Trip? Wyvernfall?
Yeah. Yeah, you don't get it?
Like a wyvern sting from a hunter. We'll call Wyvernfall Huntard. Huntard Dragon Trip.
There you go. Now, is that Wyvern or Wyvern Wyvernfall?
I think it's Wyvern.
It's Wyvern.
He has videos out. I've watched a few of his videos. I think he says Wyvern. And that's my mispronunciation when I say Wyvern. I read shit funny. I look at it how it's spelled and I read it that way. Like reagents. Is it reagents or is it reagents? I gotta go to the reagent vendor. An Elysium. I say Elysium. So broke.
I mean, I can't say much. I'm extremely dyslexic.
I'm extremely public school educated too. Can't help it, man.
Yeah, but you did your time in the military, so.
And that kind of made it worse, to be honest. I'm trying to go to Searing Gorge now, so.
Morning, Rockin' One Sock.
Rockin' One Sock. Good morning,
Get
man.
in here, son.
Long time no see. How has, what is it? What has he been up to lately? You haven't been on the Sargeras or Andorhal servers, have you? You went to something like a BC server lately? Can't remember. Northwatch, you said you weren't gonna try. Wiverfall says you in Grizzly Hills? Nah,
No,
man.
he's not in Grizzly Hills.
Close though. Elysium, that's right. You went to the Elysium. Did you ever have a max tune on that server? Or were you still leveling? Trying to figure out how to go from Loch Madan to Searing Gorge. I think there's a pass I can take here. And were you Wyvernfall, or I mean Rockin' One Sock, were you a horde site on Elysium? 60 no main. Oh right, you deleted him, son of a bitch. That sucked. Oof. I remember you telling me about that. And then Marco said, hey my friend, streamer is playing Northgraph. He says it's awesome. Anyone there? It is Wrath of the Lich King.
No one's there.
Nobody we know. Northcraft was the free level 71 too, right? You can just max out and be there. Ah, I need a key to get to the Searing Gorge.
Yeah, Rockin' One Sock said it was a little sketchy, so he wasn't going to play it.
I just want to pick a game and level something and do something at max level. So far it looks like Elude's almost there. And then I was fucking around on the Sargeras server this past weekend. Sargeras is pretty fun though. I was having a good time running with y'all guys.
I couldn't get on yesterday. I was just busy with stuff.
No worries, man. Me and Shirk, we kind of started leveling again, but we fell off of each other's schedule again. But we're like, I think we just hit level 20. And okay. I was thinking if him or I are online, or you and I are online again, and we want to play or level, I got like 3 level 20-ish tunes that I can mix and match to you, Blue Strider, and Shirk. So any combination of 2 or 3 of us can level together anyways.
Yeah, that's all you do is a leveling game. Jeez.
I know. Like at some point they're all gonna be maxed though, like Legion. Cause that's kind of what I did on my retail account, and I ended up just maxing one of everything. I enjoy it.
Sorry, Discord's chugging a little bit for me today.
Yeah, I noticed my OBS and my Discord's kind of chugging. Oh, I didn't know there was this way over here. It looks like to get to Searing Gorge, I need to take the long ass way around.
I have no idea, Wyvernfall.
Right, Rocket One Sock was saying, I think you gotta go through the Badlands. I probably could have saved myself some time if I would have read that. He said 41 Night Elf Druid, only like 1,000 players on Northcraft. Most of Northrend Scourge controlled all of it or some of it. How much? How much is Northrend controlled by the Scourge? I would say probably like at least 40%. But then I don't know if the trolls in Zoldrak count as that, as because they're kind of like undead too, but they're like a troll version. But they were also converted by what is his name, Drakthar or some shit like that. Whoever the last boss in Gundrak is, Gundrak and whatever that other one was. Rockin' Woodstock says, dude, back to Lochmadan and go through the Badlands. Yeah, I'm trying. Ice Crown and the surrounding hills mostly. Right, that's what I was thinking the solid 30-40% were from. But Zoldrak has like those undead types, but I'm part of the Scourge. Liverfall said, okay, so only 40%. Wow, I'm surprised it's not like 85%. Yeah, most of Northrend is still wild. It's like a wild area with different forward bases for Alliance and Horde.
I really don't think we'll ever see numbers that high, Holy Pally. I really don't.
I crave for quality legacy servers with 10k players, if ever possible. Elysium's like that. It's got whenever the gummy thing flopped, the server population on Elysium spiked to like 12 to 14k because all the people just went back to that. Yeah, and then they say they consistently sit at around 8k. I don't know if that's still true.
I thought they got served a cease and desist.
With the Elysium server?
Mm-hmm.
They were made from a cease and desist that Nostralis got.
Yeah.
Nostralis just said, okay, we're passing the torch then. And then they gave it to somebody else, and technically they cease and desist, but somebody else just picked up, the Elysium guys just picked up where they left off. And then after everything blew over, it sounded like the Nostralis guys wanted to restart again, but Elysium was like, nope, these are our guys now. So it's weird. But this is all hearsay, like I don't know for sure, like exactly. Right. I don't know if anybody does. Yeah, I would pay too, man. Marco, you say if there was actually a solid Blizzard approved stable server that even like if they just broke off Blizzard a piece, like here's your $5 a month for the server that we got, then that would be legit. I would rather have the security of investing all this time into something that I know I could actually carry forward. Just for the peace of mind. But until then, easy come, easy go. I'm just gonna have fun. I'll have some videos to recount my tales. Margo said, I don't trust Elysium for some reason. I won't start playing there. I don't have any friends there, so... Well shit, do the Project Ascension shit. Come over here. Do the 3x server and just make it a thug life.
Oh, YouTube, come on.
What happened, man?
Oh, it's just chugging, man.
Oh, is it the interwebs?
Mm-hmm.
Rockin' Woodstock says, Holy Pally, I'm on the Alliance side. Yeah, man. I think we were Horde on that server, weren't we? I was. I think I was Horde. I've been Alliance so long on the Project Ascension, I forget. But yeah,
you played Horde on that server. I remember watching videos.
I love Horde so much. So it's so foreign to me to be Alliance. Like I still run to the Horde outposts. Like right now, I'm running to fucking Kargath, and I know better. I'm a night elf. I'm gonna run up in there and get murdered. Hey guys, how's it going? Ugh! Did you know I could dance like Michael Jackson? Ugh! They don't like night elves over there.
Retail Alliance is a lot better than like Legacy or.
Yeah, Blizzard, they came out and said that they favor Horde most. Like, they asked the lead developer back in the day, Ghostcrawler. They're like, what side do you play on? He's like, Horde side. I used to listen to the podcasts and stuff, like CTR, Convert to Raid, and there was like a handful of them. But CTR was my favorite, with Coltrane. And they used to play a soundbite of Ghostcrawler saying, Horde side. They're like, because I play on the Horde side. Horde side. He left in Cataclysm, and they put a rare pet, spirit animal in the game for him. I went out to the bottom of Vashir and tamed Ghostcrawler. It sucked too because he hit you with his Nerf bat. And since he was actually in charge of balancing the game, they used to say on the forums that you're going to get hit by Ghostcrawler's Nerf bat whenever your class is OP. So whenever you're taming him, he's hitting you with the Nerf bat that's reducing your stats by like 10%, 20%, 30%, 40%.
Oh, jeez.
So like whenever you finish taming him, he's almost just like completely decimated you. You had to do some fancy shit in order to tame him. It was something like kiting him and trapping him, and like he was a high level mob too, so it was really hard to just do that. But I was able to tame him. I was so proud because not only did I find the rare spawn that's hardly ever there, but I survived the taming process before someone else came. That's like, I'm most proud of that pet too. I love running with him, but you have to be Beastmaster spec in order to have him out because he's considered exotic. And I always hated that. I was like, man, if a hunter tames a pet, you should be able to use it no matter what. But yeah.
Right.
Holy Paladin aka Marco says, I don't know guys. Nader said the old Hellgrounds had serious issues, but I will start playing on their new server, Wargate. I have some feeling that it will be good, but I don't know why. And he said, how do you get to Vashir? Vashir was off the Eastern Kingdom's coast, I think. But
isn't Vashir the underwater zone?
Yeah, you get the seahorse and you can like fly around down there.
Yeah, that's a Cata. That's a Cata zone, buddy.
Right. It was in the game in Cataclysm when Ghostcrawler left the game as lead developer. He says there's also no choice at the moment for a Burning Crusade server other than Warmane, and he hates that. Rocket One Sock said Cata. Oh right, Cata, yeah. Yeah man, I'm interested in these other servers, but I so badly do not want to just game hop. I want to try to be consistently on a server. So far, this one hasn't betrayed me in any way yet.
Wyvern, you can fly there from Alliance side, but that's retail. I don't think you can get there because it wasn't even in the game yet this time.
Right. In Cataclysm from the Horde side, you could actually take the little dock outside the front of Orgrimmar and do like the quest starter to get a boat there. It's still in the game, right? It's still in the game even in Legion. You just gotta go to the old...
Yeah, it's still there.
Yeah.
It's actually, if you're leveling, that's one of the best zones to level in Cata, so...
I didn't really like it. I hate, like, every game, it seems like every game that has a underwater stage, it just sucks. Because Mario, Zelda...
Oh, yeah.
Like, any of those had underwater levels. You're like, oh my god, it's an underwater level. Oh, I don't know if the volume's out of control.
Yeah, it's still in game with him.
See how many of these we can group. This might be a decent place to farm.
On Alliance side, you can fly there. You almost die in the process from fatigue, but you can fly there, yes.
Alright, flying mounts. I almost forgot about those. Probably because all of the broken isles is that, you know, Flight Master's whistle thing.
Right.
It feels like forever since I've actually been on a flying mount flying across these zones.
Yeah, if you did the flying quest, I forget what it's even called now, but if you got the flying, then you can fly over there. But I've never done it. I've never seen the point.
Well, the ghost crawler pet. There's a good reason. But only for hunters, I guess. So that was one good room. I don't know if I can find another one.
You're playing Alliance side, Rockin' One side?
Yeah, Lyceum has a pretty good population.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I like questing a lot in retail too. I don't usually run dungeons. I just quest.
Every expansion, I've always been a dungeon farmer. Like, I would have a group of people that I would run with, or a few people, and we'd just hit the LFG, running dungeons back to back. Like, I remember Wrath being a really good one for that, because you could farm those justice points, or badges of justice, or some shit.
That's how I level my Xiaomi. See you, Holy Valley. Have a good one.
Later, man.
Okay, where we from?
I've not found a good spot yet.
I see what you did there, Rock and Roll.
Right. Isn't there a place in the Searing Gorge that has like elite dragons? I might go there.
I think there is in retail, but I don't know if it's in this.
I remember farming with this paladin in vanilla, and he used to kill him. So it should be here now. I just gotta remember where in the hell we were when we were doing that shit.
Yeah, it's been so long since I've been through Searing Gorge questing.
Yeah, man. I don't really quest, but like I used to run through here killing those elites. Get the heart of fire from these elementals too. We're gonna find them. Maybe we'll get the thorium point flight path too while we're here. Don't web me, please, don't web me. Want to sell the green tower. Oh, I've had that one. That's a pretty decent shield for a while. In the level 30 range at least. I like the way these spiders look.
It's not cut up to you on stream. There we go.
The orange ones. We'll see if we can do any of these.
What's on your mind?
Welcome. Keep your feet on the ground.
Here there. Off with you. Watch your back. Be good. You got my attention. How are you? Off with you. Interest you on a pint? Be good.
Be good. We got all kinds of stuff in this zone. Alrighty, let's see what it wants us to do. Says job opportunity, culling the competition. 15 taskmasters and 15 slavers. And then there's a head over the overseer, secret plans. Alright, we're looking for taskmasters and slavers. And it looks like we got something else going on here.
What can I do for you?
What can I do for you? Divine Retribution. He's gonna tell a story? Ah, I almost didn't catch that.
Complete.
That's easy money.
For the Alliance. Life bless you.
Oh, the 1x EXP. Alright, we need golems. Here's one of the taskmasters. The way these are spread, I kind of wish I was single target. Oh, really, bud? Alright, do that then. Come to me. For a second, I saw that guy and I was like, oh shit. Because of the Sargeras server. On Sargeras, he would be able to kill me.
Oh man, that 16-bit map on your left there. Holy crap.
It's the carbonite zones, the areas.
Yeah, yeah. You playing Minecraft here?
Right? Got another protection they use in spell damage. Fall Gaming says, anyone think flying mounts make Azeroth seem too small if you use them too much? I think everybody does, whether they acknowledge it or not. It's like a subconscious thing, like the world seems bigger when you gotta run a lot more often.
Right. I think if they put zones in the world that would allow for flying, that it would be more beneficial, but by that same token, it would almost be like having to ride a ground mount for a great distance too, so.
Yeah. You'd just as easily be sick of flying if we had islands of land that we had to fly in between, and
Exactly.
it took you like 3 to 5 minutes to get from one to the next. I think there's a sweet spot between the distance and shit like that and flying and running. We gotta make it just big enough.
Your Fell Saber.
Fell Saber for immersion's sake. Oh, you're a night elf? If you're a night elf, then yeah.
Well, he's probably a demon hunter.
Be funny to see. Oh, right. Okay, so the Fell Saber's the bony one. I was thinking the Spectral Saber for some reason.
Yeah, no, not that one. Yeah, because you're playing retail, right? Aren't you, Wyvern? Okay, yeah.
Demon hunts. Are Demon Hunters still really OP? It's still their expansion, right?
Are you kidding me?
Where's Ghost Crawler's nerf bad at?
They are awesome. They can decimate entire ranks of demons that are at their level. Yeah, man, they're OP.
Are you Havoc or Vengeance? Sounds like Havoc.
Yep, they're like caster rogues. If you go Vengeance, that makes you more tanky so you can survive.
I really dig the mobility, the double jump, the
Right.
glide, and then zipping across with your whatever that move's called. These things are no problem for me. Just onesies and twosies. I actually would really prefer having large groups or respecing to a single target or a cleavy build. It might be the Burning Steps. This is Searing Gorge. It might be the Burning Steps I've been thinking about. That has the elite dragons. Here, let's get this guy too. Let me not forget my magma totem. Yeah, I don't think this is the zone I was thinking about. I wonder if I could even get a big group of spiders. I do need them. I need those things too. It's so hard to reach them. Come on. Alright, we'll do this now. Heal up. Got a lot of spell damage here. They're actually throwing fireballs. Shit. Alright, let's get them. Got that nether protection. Am I seeing it and it's not picking up? What's happening? Oh, I already have 4. Haha. Wyvernfall says, I'm in Dalaran now, and now I'm in Eastern Kingdoms. Took a portal, man. Are you heading to Vashir? It really is a beautiful zone. Yeah, I don't know if you'd have anything to do out there. Probably wouldn't be worth flying out to check out. But if you ever level through the Kata area again, instead of going to... They have two starting areas, like Vashir and something else. I forget what the opposite was. But Vashir is considered the Eastern Kingdoms zone, and then... what is the other one? Hyjal? I think it's Hyjal is the Kalmador zone. Just like when you go to Northrend, there's the Borean Tundra versus the Undead starting area. See if we can reach these guys. I can't keep that many. Damn. That's the downside with the tanking spec, I guess. Unless you're AoE pulling, it's really not fun. Sometimes it's really hard to AoE pull. Or pull an AoE group. I love that I can take spell damage too now. What level is that available? It's gotta be my favorite talent out of this whole build. It's Destro, right? So this is, oh yeah, it's much later. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, level 30 talent. You got 33 to get the full benefit from it. Got a winged helm just now. Very good. Alright, I'm gonna park up here for just a second. I'm gonna take a quick bio break and I'll be right back. Be right back, bio.
Okay, wife took off. Got the mic.
What's up, man?
Yo, yo. Just completed one of the hardest quests in the world. It's that stupid Naga one in STV where you've got to get the stupid reed. It just doesn't drop.
Oh, yeah, man.
And then on top of that, there was probably like 20 people there trying to kill him, so finding that was hard enough, too.
So you're done with your job then, huh?
Yeah, I finished up Friday, and then I've got fall training camp, so like I have like 4-hour shifts during the day this week and next week, and then school starts the following week, and then I'll be just kind of class and that going on.
Yep, cool.
Yep. And I don't really like, I don't know how much coursework I'm going to have. I only have one actual class. The rest of it's like clinical stuff, so I'm not sure like how much schoolwork I'm actually going to have to do. Might be really nice.
Yeah, good luck, man.
Has the population been picking up on Andorhal at all, or is it still
I
pretty
really
low?
don't know, to be honest with you. I haven't played much. I've been doing other things while he streams. I just kind of hang in Discord with him. I don't see it picking up though, just simply because of the server times.
Yeah, that's what I was having a hard time with. Is every time I go to play, it's freaking sleeping time for Europe.
Man, YouTube is just having all kinds of problems today. Then again, maybe it's just my internet sucks.
Are you having trouble with Elude stream, like buffering?
Yeah.
It's been pretty solid for me so far this morning. I haven't seen much.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Yeah, I see my OBS is kind of fluctuating sometimes. I've gotten like almost 20% frames dropped. And I noticed it's like something with the YouTube thing. When I first started streaming, it was showing the video output low. But I don't ever change anything from one day to the next, so I don't know what the hell.
It's the government, man, letting them throttle your internet and restrict what you can watch via the interwebs, man. You gotta stick it to the man.
Sticking it to the man.
I don't know if it's the government as much as it's probably big corporations wanting to prioritize their ads and traffic over anything else.
That is not too far from the truth, to be honest with you.
Well, I mean, every media platform that's came out has got ads on it, like radio, TV, now the internet. It's just the same thing.
That's why they're trying to push that thing where internet is you're gonna have to pay for all that stuff now, where the internet itself is just not free anymore.
Yeah, they're prioritizing paying people. Like governments can pay a lot more than just a private homeowner.
Yeah, if that happens, I'm moving. Fuck that. Going to Romania. I'm going to Romania where they have really good internet and private servers will have no lag.
Let's do it.
A lot of streamers in Romania on all kinds of different games.
I think that's what I said. That it's like they have some of the best internet in the world for some reason.
Hell yeah. And then Korea is supposed to have really good, like South Korea is supposed to have really good internet too.
Yeah, but I'm not gonna put myself that close to North Korea. No,
Right.
thanks.
No thanks. Keep your Scud missiles.
Like, my wife was like, I'm worried about a nuke coming here. I was like, there's plenty of defense systems to stop a nuke from getting here. From South Korea to North Korea, I think one might hit down. Like, there's not enough time for that to stop.
Nah, and the last thing I heard too was that they could actually send a missile and it could hit Chicago. So, I mean, it's kind of a big thing. Now, whether or not it actually would is a different story entirely.
Yeah.
I think they could. I think the problem is there are multiple countries between here and there that have anti-nuclear defense systems that would knock it out of the sky. And then you have to worry about, like, with the UN now and the way that kind of it works, like, the repercussions that would come down on North Korea if they were to do something like that would be just insane. I don't think it would escalate to World War III. I think it would be basically, all right, we're stepping in and you are no longer a country. You are now UN-controlled territory.
Yeah, and I mean, right now, our main problem is that we're at each other's throats as it is, so, like... I don't know.
I mean, I have a buddy in the Navy, and he mans the anti-missile defense system for the ship, and that thing is complicated as F. And I'm like, we text him and go, I know you can't give us any details, but there's something for larger scale missiles, right? And he goes, yes. That was his reply. Yes.
Right.
That's good.
My wife's been freaking out. And I was like, let me just text the buddy that does that for the smaller boat. And he was like, yes, we have much larger options. So I don't think it would get anywhere near us, but I don't know. It's still freaky. Still freaky.
I was looking for something. I found something on it. It was Joe Rogan talking to Pauly Shore about this. And Pauly Shore knows a little bit about Kim Jong-un. Let me see if I can put it up. It's a 7-minute video. I probably won't play the whole thing, but I'll give you all an idea what they were talking about.
Oh, I have your stream muted. I better put that on there.
Love politicians. Like, that's all I watch when I come home at night. All I watch is CNN, MSN, and Fox. Just
Really?
because that's it. Because I'm in shock. And I can't believe it. No, I just go back and forth. That there's so many fucked up things that are going on in the world. The whole North Korea thing is insane.
It's scary.
It's fucking insane.
But what's scary is that
like,
Donald Trump is saying shit like fire and fury that the world has never known. Like, Jesus, dude. Like, this isn't a movie. This is real life.
Yeah. But I mean, this North Korean guy's fucking nuts.
He is fucking nuts.
He's fucking nuts. Yeah. It's like, dude, stop shooting fucking missiles in the fucking. This isn't like a playpen thing. He just keeps shooting missiles in the ocean all the time, like it's like he's like a kid or some shit.
Yeah.
And he can't. It's just, I don't know. It's just.
Well, I think Guam is only like 2,000 miles away from North Korea or something, like real close. Yeah. So they're talking about him possibly bombing Guam, and that's what they're saying now. And
yeah, no, I've been watching it.
But that would be a death sentence. I mean, if we decided to attack North Korea, it would be a death sentence to them.
And then also I heard, because I know Dennis Rodman. You know, I know Dennis Rodman.
Do you? Did you talk to him when he went over there?
Well, I know, I don't want to get too into it, but I know that he goes over there a lot. Yeah. And he meets with Kim Jong-un.
They play basketball or something?
They just fucking get drunk.
This was weird.
I don't know. They go on jet skis or some shit.
Really?
Like he likes Dennis
skis.
Rodman, so he brings him out. But from what I heard is that Kim Jong-un really loves Donald Trump. Like, you know what I mean? Like he loves America, but he's like kind of acting like he doesn't love America. Like he loves the American way.
It's like a pissed off teenager.
Yeah. So my point is I really think that if Donald Trump went over there to meet with a guy,
Pauly Shore looks
I
old.
think that would appease him and just chill him the fuck out. I think. That's just my opinion.
Maybe you should be like a liaison.
Yeah, see, there you go. But he gets, you know, he goes over there and hangs out with him because the Kim Jong-un kid loves I think he
He
loves
is
America.
old.
Yeah, he loves America. And
Yeah.
that's, I think it's just
It's
kind of
weird
like a
because
weird,
he was so
you
popular
know,
back
there's
when he was
no,
like 20.
what's the word? There's
You
no,
saw him everywhere.
Oh
I don't
man.
know, communication. Communication. They're not communicating.
You got that
right,
like
you know?
kind of
Well,
image
there's
of him
language
being
barrier,
younger
obviously,
when
but
he was
isn't he
doing, like,
young?
son-in-law
Isn't Kim
and
Jong-un like in his 30s? How old is he?
Encino Man.
Yeah, he's pretty young.
Imagine
Biodome.
running a military dictatorship in your
Yeah.
30s. And he's already murdered a gang of people.
Yeah.
He already.
And the thing that's so crazy about the whole thing is that, like, you think of ISIS and you think of that whole, you know, how those people, like, they don't care to die and they don't care if they're going to die. And I think that he's trained his people. All this, you see all this on CNN, all these marching soldiers.
Yeah.
I think those guys are ready to die.
Well,
What do they do?
he lives
Just
in
go
a
over there and get
shithole
drunk
like
and ride
North
jet
Korea, where
skis?
every day you're under the
Yeah.
oppressive boom
Yeah.
of a military
He
dictatorship.
invites them
Maybe you'd
over,
rather
and
die
this
too.
one was like,
it's either
yeah, I'm
escape to
down.
South Korea or die.
Yeah.
Wait a
I
minute,
think
he's
what should happen
30?
is I think Trump should hire Dennis.
Kim Jong-un, yeah.
Oh my
On him.
God.
His dad, I mean,
Fucking
his
the
dad
ocean
died
thinking
when
and
he,
shit.
like, what,
And then SEAL
5 or 6
Team
years ago?
comes
So he
in,
took over and he was like in
takes
his
Kim
like
Jong-un,
mid-20s,
flies
like
to
early
America,
20s.
Yeah.
And then gives all the North Korean internet and, like, sets them free. No?
It's like a movie, dude.
Don't
you
you
get
think?
together with Stephen Baldwin?
He says give all of North
You guys
Korea.
did
No,
an
but
amazing movie.
I just think that there's probably a way to chill everything out.
There probably is a way to chill
Yeah.
everything out. This is not the way. Like launching test missiles and saying fire and fury and all that shit.
Not
It's
cool.
not chilling anything out. But you know, I don't understand what the conflict is about in the first place. I'm not exactly sure what everybody's angry about.
I think because they think that we're going to bomb them.
Well, why are we going to bomb them? Like that's
Because
what I
they
don't
think that
understand.
we did years ago, right? The
Sure,
Hiroshima
North Korea.
shit.
Well, North Korea. No,
So much of their
Hiroshima was-
population
the
is
Asians,
controlled by
like-
propaganda too.
I don't know the details,
It's a
but I
different,
know that there's
different part of the world, but that's cool. They'll be super psyched that you conflate the two of them. Yeah. No, it's I mean, we did horrible things during
Yeah.
the Korean War to the North Koreans. I mean, that's literally the cause of all of this, all the anger and all the But that's when North Korea and
Oh,
South
man,
Korea
he
was
just
split.
go to
North Korea went
stupidity.
communist, and it's it's all a byproduct of that. You could read about it, and actually, there's a really good book called Dear Reader from Michael Malice. He's a guy who was on my podcast, and the history of that part of the world is really fucked up. But it's interesting because you have North Korea, and then below you have South Korea. South Korea, you have a thriving economy,
Yeah.
amazing electronics, Samsung. They make all kinds of great shit over there.
nice
And
spas, probably.
yeah, a lot
Korean
of plastic
bathhouse.
surgery.
A lot of Korean, yeah.
And then North Korea is just right next door to them. Terrible dictatorship. It's fucked up, man.
Well, no president has been able to deal with it, so.
No.
Yeah. We'll
And
see
probably
what
won't be able to. I mean,
Dictatorships
how do you
are weird,
resolve that?
too,
One of the
because-
things that Malice was telling me that makes it so fucked up
Right
is
here.
that everybody has to rat on everybody else.
Everybody has
Like, say
to
if you and I
rat.
were working together, we would have to go somewhere and tell someone what each one of us did wrong during
Yeah,
the day.
wow.
they
Like
report
maybe
on
you
each
didn't
other.
cry hard enough when somebody died, or maybe you weren't excited enough when something good happened. You didn't cheer loud enough. And they'll rat you out for that, and then you have to be accountable. And then so they have like a culture.
That's
of
how
rats.
communist
Everybody's ratting
countries
everybody
work.
out.
Congrats,
Sounds
48.
fun.
Thanks.
We don't realize how lucky we are.
That's pretty much it though.
I saw they did an update where now when you open up your like talent thing, it shows you like on the talent thing where you've invested all your points.
I can't wait for that. It's gonna be so nice to tell where your shit's at.
Yeah. I don't know. I really want to come back to that. Just like the population when I try to play is just depressing.
Yeah. I mean, all you can do is if you enjoy it, keep playing it so people keep showing up. They gotta do the same. There's just so much shit out. There's so many different choices. People are gonna keep on hopping as long as there's options. That's kind of why I've been trying to just like stay in one, at least on one server. I've been playing on Sargeras lately too because the EXP is so much faster. But I really like this style of gameplay, so I'm gonna stick with it. Hopefully it gets popular, or at least just playable enough to where there's people on whenever you want to do stuff. It's just
Yeah.
on Andorhal it's so easy to do a solo thing, whereas Sargeras it kind of forces you to group more, or you can just like max out and try to oppress people from leveling.
Yeah, also if I want to play a druid or a rep paladin on Elysium.
A druid or a rep pally?
I mean, they were both pretty strong at the time, so.
Yeah, feral druid's a little bit harder to play, but it seems like a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Both are slow initially, and then they start paying off the higher you get.
Yeah, my
Especially
problem.
Feral Druid. Like, Feral Druid was just. It's very slow, but.
Yeah, like I'm almost maxed out on my feral tree, and I already have the Führer, so I can start going into balance where I can actually pick up some extra damage and like Omen of Clarity and freaking
Right.
reduce shifting costs, which is going to be a godsend.
Oh yeah.
But it's like kill one mob, one regrowth, shift back, and I have like 2/3 of my mana gone.
Yeah, you pretty much just have to stay in kitty.
That's what I did when I first started out.
I also need to find some good macros. 'Cause, like, there's some things where you just need to macro it just to save buttons.
Yeah, all the form swapping stuff. Was it you that was talking about the dismount add-on or whatever? Are you using that?
Yeah, easy dismount. Yeah.
That takes you out of form too?
Yes, it'll. If you hit a button that causes you to come out of form, it will. So, like, if I hit regrowth, it'll drop me out of form.
Oh yeah.
But, like, I have one that's just it's a cat form stealth that won't let you break stealth. So if you're spamming it, trying to get into cat form and stealth to like get away, like you won't like hit it and then accidentally take yourself out of stealth because you're spamming it. So, like, that's one of the important ones I have. I have like a bear charge one, so I can just spam it and it instantly, once I go into bear form, it'll charge on the next global.
That's
just
nice.
like quality of life things, but like writing macros in vanilla was so hard.
Yeah, it's completely different. Redoubt's pretty sexy. I don't know if I'll get that. Reckoning. I'm already using Blessing of Kings, so I can't get Blessing of Sanctuary right now. Reckoning might be pretty sexy. Increasing my damage done might be pretty good too, though. But maybe I should continue the survivable thing. I feel like I'm survivable, though.
Hey now, Wyvernfall.
Judging
I don't want
by
Uncle
life.
Sam coming to knock on my door. Be careful.
Did you know? Oh, right. Whoever falls he's got some pretty NSA red flaggy stuff that he gets into. His channel has a lot of that Rise of the Police State type content. I'm like, oh no. I'm afraid to even watch his videos. I'm like, man, I don't want the FBI knocking on my door. We noticed some suspect traffic on this IP address. Lyfe says, are you 60 yet? I'm 48, man. So, no, not yet. Sad face, sad face. I've been fucking around on Sargeras on the weekend. I'm pretty much streaming Elude almost exclusively now, though. This is the hardest level range. Like, once you get 50 to 60, it's kind of slower. Unless you just go
Yeah, the
AoE,
last
grind
10
your
levels are the
eyeballs
worst.
out.
Dude, AoE and grind Western Plaguelands is about a level an hour.
Yeah, it's nice, but there's a lot of horde there. And there's like so much that takes me away from just being able to just grind. So I'm trying to do some other stuff to see if I can find a workaround, but it doesn't seem any faster.
Super bad.
Increased crit strike chance of judgments
It's not
capable
super
of a
bad.
critical hit. Like I said, super bad, you get minus 15% damage. Titan's grip with poisons is super bad. Oh, because doesn't minus 15% damage get made up for because you got another two-hander? You just got to get like a fast two-hander in your offhand.
Weapon speed does not matter in cat form. It's fixed.
I was gonna say, don't you have that skin ability too? Like when you're shapeshifted.
But what I was thinking is, because two-handed weapons have the higher like cat form AP bonus, you might be able to tap into that and make up for that bonus.
Oh. Yeah, if you have enough AP on the weapons too. Fanaticism. Okay, so judgment crits.
I'd probably go Crusader on the main hand since you can actually proc it, and then Agility offhand.
Judgments of the Wise could be pretty legit. I don't think I use enough mana right now, though.
Yeah, you would definitely need that agility, though.
Yeah, but the Crusader proc would be nice too.
Expertise, stamina, chance to.
Yeah,
crit.
I should give it a shot. I should.
Probably redoubt.
I've got it kind of
shit
like
can get
mapped
behind me.
out on the program. I should mess with it this week.
Subtlety Rogue, Sinister Calling, Agility, Percentage, Ambush and Backstab, Combating anything, let's see. Successful Offhand, nope. Increased Range, nope. Assassin. Offensive ability damage increased by
Oh yeah, I meant to ask you,
2 and
Elude,
4.
what server do you play on retail?
Culturass, I want to say. But I got
Culturass,
a
yeah.
few different servers I play on.
Yeah, I do as well.
I'd have to.
No, don't worry
Culturass.
about it. Don't worry about it.
Melee crits. Culturass for sure, though. I know I got a handful of characters there. There's a PvP server I'm on with my mage and my priest, but the name escapes me. It eludes me.
I see what you did there.
But tis. Power War Shield, movement speed increased. That's cool. Something tanky, probably Prot, right? Let's check out Prot. Ooh. Intervene, Vitality. Am I not into the Warbringer shit yet? Give me Warbringer already. Rage cost of your warrior's offensive abilities. Oh, right. We were going into one-handed weapon specialization. So wait, I got 1 point into this. Gives me 1%. Why don't I go into Prot Pally and put 1 point into this and get 1%? Is that up to 3%? Oh, maybe that's why then. Okay. So Prot, we can go at least up to 5% with this one. But it looks like 1% per point. Yeah, fuck it. When we hit level 50, we'll get Warbringer and start charging. Well, we need a charge.
TG Cat, new meta, could be the dream.
Titan's Grip Cat.
Hey, Luke, can I get Mod to post a link for him to look at it?
Yeah, man. Did type something in chat or?
It's going to be a Google Drive link.
There you go.
That way your bot doesn't get mad at me. That's what I had in mind. I'm sure there's some points to be shuffled around.
Shield Slam.
Oh, did you get that yet, Elude?
Grabbing it now.
Nice.
I should have put those 2 points into Redoubt. Damn. Oh well, I'll get them later. Shield Slam.
Oop, I know someone's first and last name.
Oh, that's fine.
Okay. I mean, you knew what my first name was anyway, so.
Next day shows up on doorstep.
Which is weird that it shows it considering I'm under my my streaming profile.
Mm-hmm. I'll see you tomorrow, by the way.
I like pasta, so if you could have a pasta dish ready.
Yeah.
No, man, I was gone all weekend. I was just kind of like messing with it before I took off. I might try it later tonight.
Let's see what this bad boy can do now.
Do you have enough power auras going on?
It's for each buff, yeah. I probably don't need to track the 30-minute buffs. I could probably track one of them. But I I don't know, I was thinking if I got purged or something, it might be useful to know which buff. It's because of that fucking Stranglethorn cave with all the headhunters and head shrinkers and shit. They were purging me, so I made them all then. Oh, I should have fully shielded first.
Wyvern. Wyvern.
Again, don't worry, it can't be too secret if you can just use a calculator on public knowledge and find all the missile defense details of known systems. Right? Or you could look up, like, life hacks and how-to videos.
There we go. How to.
But not how-to missile defense. No,
Crap.
not that though.
Okay.
Work complete.
The ISP like, oh my god, what is this? Subscribe. We need to. Let's give him the Century link.
Oh yeah, man. That would get pulled down so hard.
Yeah, I used to run networks in Iraq. We used to have this guy who was like way too into the porn sites. And we'd be playing WoW actually. And we'd be lagged the fuck out, all running in place in the battleground or something. And we'd be like, what the hell's happening to the internet right now? We're at like 6,000 ms. And my buddy, he ran the internet, right? So we had a satellite from Bentley Walker. It was like a European provider. And he'd hop in the router and see what kind of traffic was passing by, and he's like, we're getting a lot of hits on this IP address right here for this website. So he would look it up and he'd be like, oh, it's a FleshTube or Brazzers or Pornhub. And he'd go knocking on the dude's door and be like, dude, get off the fucking internet, we're trying to raid. So he would block him, he would start throttling
That's awesome.
him.
Dear God.
Yeah. It was pretty bad, and it was every night around the same time when he got off of work. You're like, oh my god, Duffield's off. Name dropping. Sorry, Duffield. That dude had no shame though. We were having a formation, we were getting ready for PT, and we're not too far from all the porta shitters. And they had like lines and rows of porta potties. And we heard this jangling. It was like jangle, 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 jangle. What the fuck is that sound? Jangle, 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 jangle. And they go knock on the porta shitter where they're hitting their jangle. They're like, what is that sound? Are you okay in there? And he's like, I'll be right out. We're like, are you whacking off in there? He later, like, he denied it, but later he told us that that's what he was actually doing. Right before formation. We're like, Duffield, what's wrong with you, man? You're blowing our internet
See you,
up.
Wyvern. And dear God, man, like, come on.
Yeah.
Like, just get a girlfriend like everybody else.
He did? Like, he didn't have any problem getting girls. Like, he'd order a pizza and the pizza lady would sleep over. It was, like, crazy. But, like, still, he just couldn't control himself for some reason. But yeah, long story short, you can track shit on the internet. Everything you do leaves a footprint.
So the moral of the story, kids, is don't watch porn.
No, porn's fine. I mean, if it weren't for porn, we wouldn't have internet. Because, I mean, that's what brought everybody to the internet to begin with. It's like the human species impregnated the internet. And then it grew. And then the Joe Rogan dude, he thinks that we're reproductive organs for machines, like cars and automation and all that stuff. So if you understood nothing about the human race and you just kind of watched it from like some overhead, you would see that that's all we're doing. We're just Building machines. What?
There's stuff on the bed.
Stuff on the bed? Hold on a second. My little guy just woke up, so it's enough porn talk and all that. I'm probably about to
Exactly.
hop off and make breakfast for him. I just gotta kill these. I wanted to finish this quest, but I think I'm gonna just hop off and call it here.
Alright, me.
Alrighty, folks.
Okay, dude.
Take it easy, rockin' one sock, Nader.
Yeah, I'll see you later.
Later, man.
Have a good one, chat.
Bye, guys. And that's going to conclude episode 27 of Elude Stalwart playing the Project Ascension Andorhal PvP server. When I return, I'm probably going to go back out to Eastern Plaguelands and just keep on AoE farming, because this didn't seem very productive. But that's what questing and kind of AoE farming in Syrian Gorge looks like, in case anybody was wondering. So, we'll see you guys later. Y'all take it easy.